this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. My AC's broken again. Good thing I kept the portable AC that I bought. Have you guys watched practice log 200? That's where I bought this thing. And I installed it. Go and watch that one. I'll see you in the chair. Let's get this thing over with. Hey, how you doing? Oh, that tastes horrible. Jesus. World's most loved wine brand. Yellowtail. Oh yeah, the world loves Yellowtail, I'm sure. Tastes great. Oh god. I think I spilled some wine on myself. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna be a little loud because of the AC. I'll try to talk closer to the microphone, I guess. I noticed it when I was done teaching today. It was just getting, like, hot in here. Yeah, what do we got? Hey, t-shirt ad. Do you know I sell t-shirts? We're doing this again. I'll be less with the t-shirt ads after this week. I just have to do it while there's the sale. Did you know there's a sale on my shirts? $15 per. Practically giving them away. In this economy, I don't know how I do it. So, what's on the docket tonight? I haven't said that in a while. Yeah, so on the night session tonight, we have the Morel, of course. I'll try to look through the Barrios. We'll see how far I get into that. I feel like I need to just spend some time looking at the Morel, just to, like, freshen up on it, because it's a little stale right now, honestly. Recuerdos, lots of practice ahead of me. I guess we're going to look at something on the computer at some point. We'll see what we end up doing with that. I'm in a little bit of a mood right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like too great. I don't really want to practice right now, but I'm going to. We'll see how long that lasts for. This might be a short one. Alright, well that's pretty much everything. Let's make our way to the piano bench, shall we? Again, sorry about the noise. I don't know if it's loud for you. It's very loud for me. I'm going to start with the Morel Sonatina because, you know, that's what I know. I need to like read through this whole thing. Oh, my tablet's frozen. Oh my god. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, let me bring you closer. Well, actually, hold on. I'm not gonna bring you closer yet. I changed pants again. I've been doing that a lot. It's because I keep wearing these tiny little shorts, and they're just impossible to play guitar. There's too much slipping. These feel much better. Have been sort of forgetting the Morel Sonatina Movement 1, so I spent a considerable amount of time working on that today. So I'm probably just gonna play that for you. Now let me bring you closer. And I'm even gonna turn the AC off. I know that this is like a pretty unhinged thing to do right here. I'm feeling a little unhinged right now. It's whatever. I've had a lot of emotions today. I'm going to try to put it all into this Morel Sonatina. Movement 1. there's still some rough patches in there. What log do you think it'll be when I just play it and I just like completely crush it? Maybe log like 750 or so. Imagine if I'm working on the same pieces for 750 logs. That'd be insane. Yeah, did I ever tell you guys the story of why I chose the Morel Sonatina? I knew of the third movement and I knew that it was kind of epic. When I started making these YouTube videos, I just had the sheet music just in my Kindle, and I was already working on the Bach like in the morning, and I was just filming again at night, so I was like, oh, it's a night session now. And I was just like, you know what, I know the third movement. I'm just gonna pick the Morel Sonatina, and I was just like, whatever, like I'll just pick that one. I believe that happened in log 2, which isn't posted. It only goes as low as log 3. I'm sorry, but you can see when I do finally post log 2, when I get 10,000 subscribers, I think that's what I said, you'll see like, oh, I'll start this one, and I just go through the first page. So that was 270 days ago, and I still don't have that second movement memorized. God, I'm a loser. A guitar loser. Hey, speaking of that, let's go to the computer and look at some guitar loser stuff. Whoa, what is this? Rutin's Delight. This is my online store. This is where I sell t-shirts. It's funny, because I'm doing a lot of reminiscing today, talking about why I started learning the Morel Sonatina and stuff. The very first video I ever had that ever popped off, and also my most popular video, was a Julian Bream video. But man, have I beaten the Julian Bream horse into the ground. Whenever I do post a Julian Bream video, they're always my least popular videos now, because I think I've just made too many of them. But, you know what? I'm having that kind of night where I'm just gonna watch some Julian Bream. So, sorry about it, guys. But we're halfway through this one, so we gotta finish this.
And I couldn't afford just to spend months in India.
That is where we're starting off. Julian Bream couldn't afford something? Oh my god, what a tragedy.
Without some remuneration.
Post in the comments what remuneration means.
Asked Lord Harwood if he thought there was a
Lord Harwood? Nice.
possibility that I might go to India for the British Council and give concerts.
Go to India for the British Council. It's a very British thing to say.
I just made enough money on that tour to pay my way.
To pay for my mansion. I barely made enough money to pay for my mansion on that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up now.
One of the reasons why I went to India was that there was a certain musician that I wanted to be with, and that was a wonderful sarod player called Ali Akbar Khan. We met just previously in England.
God, seeing him in his suit and tie playing in this setting is really funny.
At the Edinburgh Festival. And just before taking off to go back to India, a BBC producer rang me up and said, would I like to do a programme with Ali Akbar Khan? And I said, I'd love to do that. And there was only one morning in which we could do it because they were leaving in the afternoon. And so about 10 in the morning, trotted along to Lime Grove, and we recorded this improvisation.
Woo! Whoa! Wow. I don't want to be, like, culturally insensitive by, like, faking my way through, like, Hindi classical music.
He seemed to me just about the finest musician that I'd ever met in my life. I just admired his mastery.
Sorry.
It was just about the finest musician that I'd ever met in my life. I just admired his mastery.
He's just covering his butt after what he said about Villa-Lobos.
It was above the normal professional mastery that most of us have upon the instruments of our choice. His was something else. I think it was because his improvisations were so interesting, so fluid, so inventive, so evocative, so exciting, that I thought this is the way to play music. Not write all this damn stuff out and get the tempo right and metronome speed correct, you know. This was the way to make music. Just sit down and do it.
Been wasting your time. I like Hindi classical music. I read a book on it once. Boom. How much have you read on it? I've read a book on it. I can't play any of it without feeling like racist playing it, but, you know, so.
I started on my quest for new music when I was quite young, perhaps mid 1950s. I remember I wrote to Paul Hindemith when he was in London, and I asked him if I could commission a piece from him, and he wrote back very politely saying he didn't compose commissioned pieces anymore, you know. So that was that. And then I thought, what about Stravinsky?
Oh, this is a famous video right here. We'll end it with this one. We ain't going too far.
I waited for Stravinsky in his hotel for 2 whole days. I thought I might just nab him as he went to get his...
Dude, Julian, do you not, like, have to practice? What? 2 whole days? I guess you're in a hotel. You probably could have practiced there. But still, that's crazy behavior, man.
Keys from the concierge or whatever, you know. But no such luck. But I did ring him, and after about 200 times, I got a very gruff voice at the other end, and he said, "Who?" And the telephone went down. So that's as far as I got. So that when I went on my world tour in 1963, I ended up in Canada. As soon as I got to my hotel in Toronto, there was a note left for me. "Would you like to meet Stravinsky? Call me, so-and-so, so-and-so." So I called the number, and it was a television producer. He said, we're filming Stravinsky recording Symphony of Psalms tonight. Would you like to play him something on the lute?
Stravinsky is waiting.
Wow, dude, Stravinsky, I didn't know he was such a diva. Oh my god. I thought he was like a nerd.
Very happy to meet you, Maestro. I've wanted to meet you so much. We were at Dartington. I was there when you were there.
Yeah.
That was right.
Yeah.
And we never met, actually. And I always wanted to very much.
Actually, we never met.
How are you? Are you enjoying your time?
I am fine.
You are, and you're working very hard and recording away.
All my life.
Yes.
Julian Bream is the world's best player of the lute.
I always wanted to play to you sometime.
Oh my god. Dude, Julian Bream pulls up in the chair next to you like that. How do you not listen to him play lute right now?
I read that you find the lute a very beautiful and expressive instrument.
Yes, of course. But when?
Well, anytime, if you
I
have a
have no
minute.
time.
I'm sure it's very difficult
I have
for
no
you.
time. There are people who have time.
Yes.
People who have money.
Yes.
People who have many things, you know.
Yes.
I have some things.
But you've got great gifts, which is more than the time or the money.
Oh, nice.
Wow, dude, Stravinsky is just telling him to screw off. Oh my god.
I thought, poor chap. I mean, I'm going to interrupt his concentration, and he's not going to particularly like me playing the lute to him just before he's going to conduct one of his masterpieces. And I tell you, I've never been more embarrassed in all my life.
Would you like to see a lute? Would you like to see my lute?
I feel like this. Dude, Julian Bream asked, "Do you want to see his lute?" What are you supposed to say to that?
I brought it with me.
Oh, nice. Stravinsky is excited by the physical presence
No, he's not. He's not excited at all.
of musical instruments. The lute, he says, is perhaps the most perfect and certainly the most personal instrument of all.
Stravinsky said that? Dang, dude.
It was written much more for the lute than for the piano.
I'd love sometime to play you a little piece. We'll play a beginning now a little bit. Problem with this instrument.
Wow, it was already in tune. Thank God that lute was not out of tune. You didn't make Stravinsky, like, listen to you tune for 5 minutes.
These strings, it takes a lifetime to tune it.
Okay, there we go. Oh, dude, you better hurry up. Oh, you better hurry up.
This is a little pavane.
Yeah, lean in. Lean way in. Yeah, dude. Playing lute in like a busy hall, that must be brutal. But that's enough for us tonight. I'm ready to wrap this one up. I'm in a weird mood. I don't know if you noticed that or not by you know, all the things I've been saying and doing. Okay. I'll see you in the outro. Hey, well, you know, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Hey, want some t-shirts? Buy a t-shirt from the store. It's in the description, you know. Hey, want some guitar lessons? Send me an email, I'll give you some guitar lessons. Yeah, that's what I do during the day between practice logs. I teach guitar. There we go. Comment questions, of course, you know the deal. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't like eaten anything at all today. I've been working like all day. It's been insane. It's done now, so that's kind of cool. All in all, considering my mood, it's been a pretty fun one. I've enjoyed this, but it's time for it to end. So, I'll see you tomorrow.